Hello there. I'm hoping I'm live. Sorry, I'm a little pissed over the Spurs result, so I just didn't bother with. I almost forgot to record this video actually. I was about to go to sleep, and I realised that this video goes up today. Um, so couldn't be asked to the green screen or the lighting, so that's why it looks a bit fuzzy because I got green screen effects still turned on. Anyway, right. I assume the audio is working. Yeah, audio is working. You can hear me. Right, we're going to predict the FA Cup final and then the Premier League games. Both, well, the 10 games from the match day plus the games in hand. Also, because Liverpool and Chelsea are both playing in the cup final. Obviously, their league games got postponed to the following midweek. And Man United are not playing at all because they've already played 37 games. They're a game ahead of everyone else, at least. So they don't play again until the last day of the season. So there's no Man United at all, but everyone else is playing. Obviously, Liverpool and Chelsea twice in two different competitions, and obviously a couple of teams with games in hand to play on top. Anyway, in the FA Cup, this is going to be an interesting one. I think it'll be close again, just like the League Cup final. Liverpool did well. Liverpool obviously won that one. We get the rematch now. In the two cup finals, it's Liverpool versus Chelsea, which is quite interesting, quite intriguing. I think this happened before, actually. I'm pretty sure it's happened before. I remember there was a season where it was Liverpool Chelsea in the FA Cup final, and Chelsea won 2-1. Well, the Liverpool actually no, that might have been Liverpool Cardiff in the League Cup final. I can't remember. Anyway, regardless, Liverpool v Chelsea in two different cup finals this year. Liverpool won the first one. In this one, obviously this is something that Klopp hasn't won as Liverpool manager yet. With Dortmund, he won basically everything apart from the Champions League, which he got to the final of. With Liverpool, it also seems like he might win one of each thing, this time winning everything. But I wouldn't count Chelsea out, and I definitely think they can do it. And I predict... Let's be risky, right? Well, what have we got to lose there? We're not putting money on this, are we? I think Liverpool are the favourites, and I think they will go for it. I mean, they did rest Salah on Tuesday for some reason, but I mean they won anyway. But I think they would be taking this seriously. So yeah, like Liverpool and not City actually. Liverpool mainly have not taken the cup seriously. Other teams haven't. Certain other teams haven't, but you know. This year seems like they've taken it more seriously and they've gotten to the final, and I think they'll be favourites, but I'm gonna go 2-2 and Chelsea penalties. Chelsea to win on penalties, getting revenge on Liverpool, but you never know how this could go. This could go either way. So I spent a lot of time waffling, but I'm trying to think in my head because I think both teams can win this, and obviously the FA Cup, you know, it's a game. Yeah, I mean, it's a competition where surprises happen, but Chelsea winning would not be a surprise. It wouldn't be like a shock or an upset or FA Cup magic. But I'm just saying, in the FA Cup, you know, a lot of games are more of a level playing field, and obviously it's a one-off game in the final. But yeah, I think Chelsea can do it, and I'm predicting them to win on penalties. But you never know. Liverpool, I think, are more likely to win, but. Honestly, I'm not really too bothered about who wins this. Obviously, Chelsea are our rivals, but I honestly don't mind. I'm just hoping for a good cup final, that's all. So, yeah, Chelsea to win that on penalties, I think. In the Premier League, let me just zoom out of this now. I don't need the... is that even... That's a hunt? Okay. It seems quite small. Jeez, what's happened? I swear it was bigger than this. Excuse me. Hang on. I swear it was bigger than this. What are you telling me? It was big. Okay, you know what? Let's just do that. I don't know what's happened. I think my thing's gone funny. Usually when it's on normal, it's bigger than that. Anyway, they're playing at 12 o'clock on Sunday, after Thursday night. I mean, it's not that I'm complaining because they are our rivals and they just beat us. But if my team played Thursday night and Sunday 12 o'clock, I'd be annoyed by that. That's a bit silly, isn't it? Burnley obviously fighting relegation. Leeds are in massive trouble. Everton in a better position now, but they had the opportunity to go clear by playing Watford, and they couldn't beat Watford. They drew 0-0. Let's go through those results actually. Results in terms of my predictions, I got 9 out of 16 outcomes, 1 exact score, a few close. So not too bad, all things considered. Brentford Southampton got the results. Burnley Villa. Burnley, I thought they'd win this game, but they lost 3-1. Blowing the relegation battle wide open once again. Chelsea Wolves, it was 2-0 to Chelsea, which is what I predicted. And then Wolves scored 2 goals in the last 12 minutes or something. Well, 79th minute and the 97th minute, so that's pretty mad. Palace Watford got the result, not the score. Brighton Man United, I thought Man United would win. Brighton smashed them 4-0. That was a crazy, crazy game. But also very funny. Liverpool, I predicted to beat Spurs 2-1. It was 1-1. I wanted Liverpool to win this because obviously I wanted to make top 4, and Spurs dropping points is beneficial. I guess the draw didn't change that much due to Spurs' superior goal difference anyway to us. But yeah, definitely, I'll definitely take that over Spurs winning, which they were at one point. Arsenal Leeds, predicted 2-0 to Arsenal, it was 2-1, so a goal off. Leeds, that was kind of worrying towards the end, to be honest, but we managed to hold on. Everton Leicester, obviously predicted 1-1. Everton won it 2-1, great win for them, and they flipping failed to win at Watford. Norwich West Ham, predicted 1-1 because I thought Norwich might get something out of the game. West Ham not on a good run of form. But no, West Ham won 4-0, so fair play. City Newcastle predicted a battering, and it was. I said 4-1, though it was 5-0. Villa Liverpool predicted 1-0 Liverpool, it was 2-1. Chelsea Leeds got that exactly correct, 3-0 to Chelsea. Leicester v Norwich predicted 2-0, it was 3-0 to Leicester. Watford Everton predicted 2-1 Everton. Everton couldn't win the game. They could have been 5 points clear. They would have been almost there. Although, if they win the next 2 games, they've got 3 games left. If they win the next 2 games at home against, I think, Brentford and Crystal Palace, then they're safe. So that's something to think about for them before the final day of the season. I'm hoping for that because they play Arsenal last game of the season, and I would prefer they are safe by the time they play us. Wolves v Man City, predicted 1-0 to Man City. It was 5-1, so just a little bit off. De Bruyne scored 4, right? Or did he score 5? I think he definitely scored 4. Like I saw when he scored the 4th goal, but I didn't see after that. As far as I was concerned, it was 4-1. So this is news to me. But yeah, he was insane that game. And then obviously this one. I mean, I said we'd lose, but it's the way we lost which is annoying. Regardless of what you think of the penalty, whether it was or not, yeah, it was soft, yeah, but we didn't respond to it well, you know. Referees are bound to make mistakes, but you gotta respond. And I feel like we started brightly, and then after the penalty, we just didn't do anything. I know we got a red card at one point, but still, it was just pretty abysmal. You can't play like that and expect to get top 4. We're still ahead of them, of course, but we need to win against Newcastle away and Everton at home. That is tough. But yeah, the less I talk about it, the better. Because my head's been spinning all day thinking about the game, and then we bloody lose it. The more I think about it, the more I want to start fuming. Yeah, right. Matchday 37. Let's go. Right. Lunchtime 12 o'clock for Spurs, for some reason. The Premier League just doesn't care about players' health, do they? They just bloody schedule it, whatever. This is me being unbiased. I'm talking about Spurs fixture scheduling here. No one should be playing Thursday night and Sunday lunchtime. Anyway, right, moving on. Spurs, I think, will beat Burnley as much as it is possible because Burnley are trying to fight relegation, sure. But Spurs want top 4 and they know they need to win. Obviously, if they win, they'll go ahead of us temporarily, and obviously that puts pressure on us because if we fail to win at Newcastle, then Spurs stay in fourth. But they've got all the motivation they need. They just beat us. Winning a derby can do a lot for your confidence, of course. Winning any game can, but obviously, a big derby, you know, it's going to be a confidence booster if you win, especially winning comfortably as well. I think they'll win just 2-0 though. I think Burnley will try. They'll make themselves hard to beat, but Spurs will get through. And I don't think Burnley will score. Aston Villa v Crystal Palace. These are two teams that my granddad always gets mixed up. Did you need to know that information? No, but I just thought I'd say it anyway. But my granddad always gets these teams mixed up. I don't know why or how. There's no similarities between them. Gerrard's Villa against Vieira's Palace. Oh, that's interesting. Lampard's Everton. We just need Scholes now. We can have this whole midfield debate again. Right, where was I? Villa, I think, will win this one narrowly, 2-1. Hello, Docker's Lover, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. You're a little bit late because we'll be done in about 5 minutes, but thanks for coming along. Leeds v Brighton. I'm caught in two minds here because Leeds are in poor form, but their losses have been to Man City, Arsenal and Chelsea. I feel like Brighton at home is a more winnable game. Yes, they did just beat Man United 4-0, I get that, but, you know, Leeds can get a result when they need to, and I think against Brighton at home, it's very possible they do so. I'm going to go for a 2-1 Leeds. But I would not be surprised if Brighton got something out of the game. Probably a win or a draw. So I'm predicting Leeds because I got a feeling they might do something. But my brain is thinking Brighton will probably get something out of the game. But I'm also thinking there's two sides to this. I'm also thinking Leeds really need the points. Yes, they've lost 3 games, but obviously to 3 teams that they normally lose to anyway. I'm just saying, it's Brighton at home is a different proposition, and they were not doing too badly before that, results-wise, in terms of like not losing games. They were getting enough points at that point until these 3 games. Suddenly, they're in the bottom 3 because it looked like they were pulling away at one point, but now they're not. But I feel like they could get 3 points here, which would be key. They probably need to, because I think Everton might win the game over the weekend. Watford v Leicester. How is Man U going? You lost 4-0 to Brighton, mate. Watford v Leicester. I mean, look at this. This is why I'm annoyed at Everton, because I like them. I want them to stay up, but they couldn't beat this. They couldn't beat this. They lost 3-0 to Leeds, 2-1 to Brentford, both of those at home as well. Bloody... I think Rodgers Leicester will fail to win here too. I'm going to say 1-1. West Ham v Man City. This is a game where Liverpool fans might have looked at it and think, oh, City might drop points here. But the thing is, they're 3 points behind now and not 1. So City just need 4 points to win the league. Liverpool drawing against Spurs, I think, ended their title challenge. But if it was still a point, this would be the pivotal game. This would be the game that would be deciding, you know, where would the title go, in my opinion. But I think West Ham can pull it off, but I don't think they will. I think Man City are on it. They are on it. They've, they're a little bit annoyed about the Champions League exit for sure, and obviously certain things people have said about them. De Bruyne especially was on a mad one at Wolves. I don't think they'll fail to beat West Ham, but I think it will be closer. I'm going to go for a 3-1 Man City victory. Yeah, maybe a bit harsh on West Ham because they're a very good team. They are a very good team, but Man City are Man City. When they're on it, they're too good. Wolves v Norwich. Wolves, I think, will beat Norwich 2-0. at home. Everton v Brentford. Um, you see, I don't trust Everton. I think they should win this game, but I don't trust them. But I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for a very narrow 1-0 Everton victory. Although Brentford are playing okay recently, and I think they can go there and win. But I'm going to go for an Everton victory. Who do I go for? Is that a troll question? There are multiple videos on my channel about who I support. Newcastle v Arsenal. This will be tough. It's a very, very tough game. I predict a draw. I hope I'm wrong. I really hope I'm wrong. Really hope I'm wrong, but I can see points dropped over there. And if Spurs win against Burnley, and I think that's the nail in the coffin. If we don't make top 4, then we don't deserve it anyway. But got to win the 2 games, and if we can do that, then that'd be top 4 secured, hopefully. But I got a feeling that points will be dropped at Newcastle because they are not an easy team to beat. And yes, they're safe now, but even after they've been safe, they've been playing pretty well, getting points. Their losses have been to Liverpool, Man City, and to Tottenham. If we are going to be serious about top 4, we should be winning that game, of course. But they'll be tough to beat, is what I'm saying, and it's a game we definitely lose. And they're a good team now. Southampton v Liverpool. I'm going to go for a 3-1 Liverpool victory. Everton, I think I'm going to go for a 1-0 again against Crystal Palace. Aston Villa v Burnley. This prediction was made in December. This game should have been played just before Christmas. It's been postponed for almost 5 months, which is actually pretty much 5 months, which is actually insane. It's actually insane. That's actually mad. That's actually mad. 5 months. Jeez. I'm gonna stick with that then. I think Aston Villa can beat Burnley. If that happens, if Burnley lose their next 2 games, they could go down. Everton, Burnley, Leeds, they're all in a switcheroo. But one's going down. One's going down. And Chelsea, I think, will beat Leicester. I'm going to go for a 2-0 home victory. So Chelsea to win the FA Cup and to beat Leicester 2-0 the following midweek. Villa to beat Burnley 2-1. Everton to beat Crystal Palace 1-0. Liverpool to beat Southampton 3-1 away from home. Those are the games in hand, of course. Arsenal Newcastle draw 1-1. Everton to beat Brentford 1-0. Wolves to beat Norwich 2-0. Man City to beat West Ham 3-1. Watford to beat Leicester City. Watford to draw with Leicester City 1-1. Leeds to beat Brighton 2-1. Aston Villa to beat Crystal Palace 2-1. And Spurs to beat Burnley 2-0. A lot of similar score lines there, but I'm going to stick with that. And after these games, there is obviously one match day left to decide it all. Relegation and top 4, I'm sure, will go down to the last day, so it should be quite interesting. So, yeah. In terms of Fantasy League, I'm just going to be quick at this one. I got 68 points. Foster on my bench got 14 points. I mean, he's the Watford keeper. I did not expect him to get a lot of points, but he did. I should have brought him in. Apart from that, I missed out not on much. Chancellor got 14. Cody got 8. Salah triple captained. I triple captained Salah. I should have triple captained Kane instead. Would have got a lot more points. So that triple captain error and Foster cost me a lot of points. But apart from that, I guess it's okay. But nowhere near the average or even the highest. It's below average as well. Highest. Okay. Triple captain De Bruyne. Fair enough. And he's got Nketiah and Sterling and Son. Okay, yeah, you win that one, mate. That's quite mad. So yeah, I made a few transfers. I brought a couple of Chelsea players in and Broha, so I cost myself 4 points. So I got -4 points, and I'm hoping to get some extra points from Chelsea players. I don't know. I got 3 Liverpool players and one City player. I mean, one is injured. I took Diaz out because he's out for the season, and then took Bernardo out. Probably a bad idea. It seems like a good balance. I'm going to bring Brownhill in because he's got 2 games. Maybe we'll get more points. I don't know. And I'm going to save my free hit for the very final match day of the season. Yeah, and also before I go, hang on. Let me just... is it here? I think we'll... where is it? So someone asked me what team I support in the chat, so I thought I'd just bring this up. There's 91 videos here. Most of them have Arsenal in the title, and somehow a viewer didn't know I supported Arsenal. I don't know how that works, to be honest. But yeah. On that note, we shall end the stream. This is your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a... Is it working? Oh, and goodbye. Sorry. I think I muted myself. And goodbye.